Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning and I'm heading to Grafton today. I've got half the kids in the car. I'm just waiting for the rest to pile in. But I'm going to do a quick start on this little video because I don't have time to waste and I've got things to do. So I've got something really extraordinary, as you saw by my heading, that I'm going to share with you. The really awesome thing that I got lots of money for, which is coming shortly. But in the meantime, I'll just show you some of these items, which I've already sent. The rest I'll show you personally. So there's a Golf Western jacket. He made an offer of $29.95. I took that offer. Yeah, he was happy with it. He wants more similar, so I've got a new customer there, which is great. Then there's a little Lies dress which has disappeared and we're hoping it arrives on Friday. Anyway, sorry, the Golf Western I got, yeah, $24.43 profit. The little Lies dress, now I only paid $3 for that jacket. I only paid $4 for the little Lies dress. $25 took an offer of that. $16.13 is what I made. The Hard Anger embroidery, which I showed you last week, only cost me about $3 probably, and I took an offer of $30, so I sold that. $21.47 I made. And the Craft Lawn Nylon ribbon stuff, I paid $9 for all those. I'd seen them at the op shop for a few weeks and I thought, you know, I'm going to quickly look to see how much these sell for, and they sell for decent money, so if you see a bundle of these, grab them. And I made a profit of $27.90 because they sold for $44.95. The next thing was I got a vintage tin, which is this one. I do sell tins. Didn't make a great profit, only $6.70, but that's okay because it only cost me maybe $2. And I did take an offer. I did have it a little bit higher, but we've got to move stock, don't we? We've got to move stock. The double book is you know those us boomers remember the two books, one on one side and tip it over and it's got the other book on the other side. Yeah, I sold it for $8. I didn't pay anything for it. $5.41. I think that came with my book haul, I'm pretty sure. The dolphin candlestick, I paid probably about $3 for, and I only made $5.90. It's not even worth telling you that. The next thing I'm not going to tell you, but I had to refund it because I think I must have had a double listing up. So be careful, guys, that you don't have double listings, because it's very frustrating when you can't find something and the only thing you can think of is that. Because I do have all my jeans and pants all in one area in my shed, so I know where to go to. But I went through everything. I went through all the men's and the women's clothing, and while I was doing all that, I ended up doing an inventory and realized a lot of stuff had come unlisted, or a lot of stuff was still on my old shop, which I've got to pull over. So I've got all that organized. I brought a heap of jackets home yesterday that weren't listed on my main store. Some weren't even listed, had come off listing altogether, and some were still on my old store. So I got all that listed. I got it all done today. It's all finished, so that's great. So next is the jeans. I've got to get that done, so I get all them moving out. Okay, these Blitz music books that I picked up from the op shop a while ago, and I think I picked it up with something else that I've made really good profit on, but I think I paid $1.50, but because I'm not sure, I'm going to write $3. So I think they were 50 cents each, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to say $1 each, but I think they were 50 cents each. I sold them all for $60, guys. These are definitely well worth looking out for, and I made a profit of $48.32. The Ellis Pottery cups, mugs I've had for a while, picked them up somewhere 50 cents each, so they only cost me $3. I had them up for 65, I think, and I set an offer for I had them up for 65, and I put them out I made an offer for 55, and someone came out and counter offered at 50, and I took it because it's money, and I made $39.05 on all those mugs. The rest of the stuff I'm going to tell you about in a minute, but I'll be at the other side because I really want to finish off with this with things you can actually physically see that I'm going to show you, and then I'll get into what's news with me. Okay, see you in a minute. Hi, I'm back. It's a few hours later, seconds to you, but a few hours for me. Yes, I look like the wreck of the Hesperus because I am constantly that way these days. So we're going to continue with what I sold. I don't know, where are we up to? We're up to the Ellis Pottery, I think. Were we? 1950s. Oh no, okay, yes we were. So the next thing I want to show you that I sold was these two books that I got recently. Now I probably only paid like cents for them, probably, you know, 50 cents, $1. I put $1 down, so 50 cents each. Even right, probably wasn't even that much. Just very old books from the 1950s. Now people love them, they collect them. I don't care what they do with them as long as they pay me. $30 is what I made what I sold them for, and $23.36 is what I made on those two little books. So books have got their place. I've just got too many books that are no good to sell. I'm going to be very specific when I get rid of what I've got, and only sell certain types of books when I get my next space, right? I sold a little, I'm not going to unpack it now, I've already packed it, this little dress here. I called it a pixie dress, so someone could turn it into a steampunk or pixie, you know, like a sort of one of those places where they go, you know, where they get dressed up and stuff. Probably paid $3 for it because, you know, I'm a tightwad, and I made $16.69 because I only sold it for $24.50, I think. The next thing I've already packed as well, and I packed it well, and then I realised I wasn't supposed to pack stuff, was this, which is this Elf book right here. And I probably only paid 50 cents if I paid anything for it. It may have come in, I don't know, I've had it for that long. I took an offer of $18 and sold it and made a profit of $13.54. And I might as well show you these, even though I sold these this morning. I'm not going to add it to today's, I'll add it to next week's totals. I sold a heap of these, which I didn't even write down, but I've sold a heap of these. I'm going to post them off today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of her books. I've had them forever, and they didn't cost me much at all, maybe $2 or up, because I got them when the lady was having it, or always having her half price book sale every week, which she doesn't do anymore, probably because people like me will come and buy too many. I don't know, but anyway, I sold those. I don't know how much for, you'll know that next week. Now I just remembered I've got to go get the thing out of the car that I have to show you because it's super exciting, so stay tuned for that. Okay, 10 minutes later. I'm not going to show you that first. I'm going to show you these other items first I sold on Facebook, on my group, the Brooch Queens. My sister and I have a group. If you don't know, the Brooch Queens, and I've sold these on there. There's quite a lot of new people joining now, so there's a lot more movement, which is great. Thanks to my sister for holding the fort the way she has. But I've just sold these 3 brooches for $25 each, all vintage in the blue color, as you can see. But I'm going to throw in this really nice clip because it's not going to be any good for me. I'm going to throw that in as a gift for her. But I also had someone interested in this little Z, and they haven't replied yet, so whether they buy it or not, but they paid for those, so it's $75 for 3 brooches, so I'm very happy with that. And here we are with the drum roll, please, because this is an item that I got from my 50-cent bag a few months back. Then I didn't list it. I listed it quickly, and then I didn't list it. I didn't list it for a long time, and I probably had it relisted for about a month. And I sold it 2 nights ago, and I was so happy, so happy, because the total of all my stuff that came just then that I haven't added this to yet, which I have, but I haven't. $249 is all I made with the stuff that we've just done, right? So it was sort of making around sort of less than 300 every week for the last, 1 week was a bit over. No, all of them have been under, the 230, 250, up. 280 I think was the highest I've had in the last. 271 was the highest I've had in the last, I don't know how long, quite a while. So $249. So I'm sticking to around that, which isn't much, which is not a lot for the work I put in, but I'm thinking that as time goes on, if I keep putting the work in, and when everything settles down, people start buying in, all my shop's ready to go, right? My shed's not. My shed will be shifted soon, hopefully a bit more organised, a bit more space. We'll see. We'll talk about that shortly. But yeah, I sold the Hungarian turquoise and pearl from early 1900s with the old stamps on it, with the safety chain on it. Now this cost me cents. It came in a bundle. I remember getting 2 bags of jewelry that day. I think it cost me $1 for all of it. Was it $1.50? But anyway, so I probably only paid 50 cents for it, right? That's what I've written down. I've written down 50 cents. No, I haven't. I've written down 10 cents. Because honestly, I have already sold a lot of jewelry out of these bags already, and this was the one. Shut up and tell you how much I sold it for. I sold it for $520. Right there, you can see. $520 for this beautiful. I knew there was collectors out there. There always is collectors out there for everything. My nails, excuse me. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I liked it at the beginning. I just thought it was some sort of thing from India type stuff, but it's actually a proper one from Austria. Yeah. Anyway, it's whatever it says. Austro-Hungarian bracelet. Clasp is in here. It's one of those push-in clasps, and that's where all the details are for it. So when you get old jewelry, get your loop out and investigate it. Even though you cannot see, I did not know there was anything on this till about 2 days later, and I thought I'd have a proper look, and that's when I saw the stamps, and that's when I researched the stamps, when I asked other people about it, and they're the people that told me exactly what it was. So $520, guys, for about 10 cent, 20 cent, 50 cent max purchase. Sold that. So my total this week came to $449. I did not add up the jewelry with it yet because I got paid today. But yeah, $449.07 I made for this week. I didn't bother counting everything else. It cost me $34.60 to get to that amount, so I cannot complain at all. So yeah, so that's where we are. That's it for that. Let's talk about other stuff now. Now with my car, I'll see if you can see it. I think I'm going to spin you around and look at my car. There's my car. I can't even see it very well, but this is my car. Right, that's my new car. I ended up borrowing, because you know I saved up a lot of money for my car and I gave it to my granddaughter to get what she had to get. Blah, blah, it's what I do. So I paid $1,500 off that, and I only owe $5,000 to my daughter, right? So what I'm going to do each week, I've already given her the first $1,500 is paid, so I only owe $5,000. Now, her being her does not like me paying back anything, but me being me has to pay back everything I owe anybody, even if it's only 20 cents. I do not like owing anyone anything. This is why I want to become debt free. Bad debt free, anyway. So this week with that, so I've actually made $1,739 all up with everything, and it's only cost me $100.20 to make that. So $100.20, a roundabout figure, out of my pocket has made me $1,739, right? So at the moment with this is going straight to my daughter this week. The $450, I'm going to just make it round at $450, will go towards her, because each month, at the end of each month, I want to give her $1,000, so that in five months time I don't owe her anything. I don't owe anyone on my car. It's debt free. So that's my plan. I should be back because I have a child calling me. Oh, my kids, I tell you, this is why the colour of my hair is the way it is. I'm not even going to ever colour it again because no point. Oh my goodness me, I don't even know what I was talking about. Anyway, so that's all done. I can't remember where I was up to, so we're going to continue from there. So I said to myself, Nelly, do not go op shopping this week. You don't need anything. You've got too much stuff. Agreed. I totally agree with myself. Yeah, I'm not going to go, but you know, I am weak when it comes to op shops, and I did go to the ones in McLean, but I went to the ones here this morning. I went to Salvo's and walked out with a ruler. Yeah, I got a ruler for $2. One of these metal ones, which usually cost a lot more than $2. Got that in a top, that's all. But then I went to my other favourite one, you know, the Hope. That's the only two I went to. So I was good in a way, but not good enough to, yeah. But I've been taking a lot of stuff home. I've been listing a lot of stuff at home. Been bringing a lot of stuff that I've just listed. As I mentioned this morning, a big bag of jackets I got all done last night and this morning. I'm so happy. So now I'm going to go through the jeans, pick up the ones that are definitely not listed, and the ones that are listed I will, off my other page, I'll bring over, if that makes sense, because you know I've just turned the other pages off. But anyway, what did I get? I got this gorgeous little vintage baby, I presume it's a baby pillowcase. Look at that. Look at that. Now, you boomers, remember grandma used to have this sort of stuff. It's so pretty. I don't pay much at this op shop, so it doesn't matter. I end up getting a heap of material, baby material. Now you know I'm having two great grandkids, one in November, one in January. I know what one of them is. Well, yeah. So anyway, so I've got a heap of fabric. Now this fabric is actually vintage, and I think they're little tablecloths. They're not for the baby. I'm going to try and sell them to someone who's got a vintage caravan, something like that. But I've got these two patterns. I've got this pattern here from Hope, and I got all this fabric, like new fabric, all this nice new fabric, and another pattern. I don't know if I wanted the kids to make more fabric. More fabric. $5 this all cost me, plus this lovely little vintage men's shirt, or ladies if they like that sort of stuff. I haven't seen that brand before, but I know it's old, probably from the 1970s I presume. But yeah, I got all that for, maybe 80s, but all that for $5. So I was very, very happy with that. Now, while I was here before, I just did another little video which I'll share with you soon. It's only a very short one with stuff that I got recently, family stuff. But I did talk to my lady. She's a temptress, this lady of mine. The lady that works there, she gets a lot of jewelry and stuff, and she messaged me and she said, do I want my jewelry? And I said, well, not really, but I'll have a look, you temptress you. So she sent me some photos through last night. She did add this to it too, which is a really nice vintage jacket. And they're all suede, so I'll take that home. And it doesn't smell bad either. You know, sometimes leather can go that funky smell. It doesn't actually. It doesn't have that smell. It has a nice smell. So I've got that. And I've got this book, all of old postcards, Australia Post postcards. How cool is that? So, you know, I love history. I should do okay with those, or I might even stick them on my walls one day. I don't know, but yeah, I like this one. It's a really cool one. Look at that one. Really? I like that one. Has it got a date on the back? Like what year was that one out? I don't know, because they're all stuck in there. They haven't been taken out yet. Hang on, I can tell you. Which one is it? It's that one. It says 1950. There you go. I really like that one. It's so cool. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. A little booklet of postcards from back in the day. And a recipe book. Vintage recipe book. Came with that lot. And I don't even know what's in here. Another recipe book. Now I still haven't done the recipe books in the box, the two little boxes. I haven't done that. I haven't done it. It's something I've got to get in and do really soon, because old recipe books do sell. So I've got all those. Now, why did I really want from her? Jewelry. I've got jewelry, and I don't know what, I can't remember what's in it. So we're going to have a look quickly. If you've got time, no, you know what? I might not even show you. I'm going to put this on tomorrow's video or the next video. So I've got all this jewelry I'm going to share, but I'm going to do the video now, and you're going to have to come back and you're going to see what's in my jewelry box. How's that sound? Sounds great to me. So I will see you very soon, guys. I hope that was not too hard to take me, just, you know, showing you that and then just not going. But now I'm going to go. I'm going to probably do the video of what I've got over here one day, and I'm going to show you this one very soon. It'll be either tomorrow or Friday. Sorry to do that to you, but yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Take care, everyone. See ya. Hope you like watching, and don't forget to hit that like button. Bye.